Good evening, Internet, and all you lovely people out there in D&D land. I am DM Dragons, and this is my cast of Merry Bandits. Welcome to the Golden Feathers of Tien Tang. We haven't played for, I think we skipped a session last time. But maybe not, I don't remember. Doesn't matter. We're playing tonight. So, without further ado, we're going to have a shorter session tonight, so we're going to get right into it. Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. We're going to go backwards. Brave, how are you?
Hi, I'm Brave, and I'm not a merry bandit, but the brave bandit. I'm
Very
Rick, the cleric, kobold, and I definitely won't do anything impulsive today. Probably.
I'm not real sure that that's on the list of things to not do or do, but we'll find out. Ty, good evening.
Good evening. Hi, I am Damon, our DMA Gamer 79. I am playing Ty Doragon, your Wood Elf Light Domain Cleric. Um, Yay, fun time.
We love clerics. Hi, Bull.
Hi. I'm Bull, playing Grumgarn, a Mountain Dwarf Eldritch Knight. Fun fact, I have a very sweet tuxedo cat, Zavala, that you may get to see tonight, and if you've hung out before, you've probably seen before. I recently made the Lego tuxedo cat, and very predictably, I keep confusing myself by thinking I'm seeing my cat in two places at once. And the cat also is a bit disturbed by it. Oh, here he is. He knows I'm talking about him.
Hello,
So,
tuxedo.
if you have a tuxedo, make a Lego tuxedo, confuse yourself. Hilarity ensues.
Love that. I have you can't see it now because, backgrounds and all, but right over there, there's a shelf in my closet, and my tabby cat is sleeping over there as we speak. Hi, Jess. How are you?
Hi, I'm Jess, Jaylee, whatever you want to call me, I don't care. Playing Krazira. I also have a tuxedo cat, but she's a gray tuxedo cat. She's my she's my little baby Lyra Val Kitty, and I can't guarantee that she'll show up tonight because she's unpredictable. So.
That's fair, as most cats are. Certainly not least, with Puppy Dog in lap, we have Dakota.
Hey, I am Dakota Orishiro. I'm playing Candrid tonight, the dwarf paladin thing. Yeah, I have dog. I have dog. Hello, dog.
Hello, dog. Hello, scruffy face dog. Cutie. All right, so we're going to get right into things tonight. So last time you guys were in the Shadowfell, or whatever this world's version of the Shadowfell is. Noct was still in a coma, asleep, basically. You were at the Echo Maiden's home, and she sent you on a mission to retrieve the Orb of Vo. And she said, if you bring me back the Orb of Vo, essentially I will see to it that he wakes up and everything will be honky dory. Y'all didn't really like her very much. Got lots of creepy vibes. Very fey, just solidly creepy lady type vibes. You set off from that towards the Cathedral of Icarus, which is where you were told you could potentially find the orb. On your way there, you saw a smaller home kind of thing that had some smoke coming out of the chimney, and thought that was, kind of interesting. Lo and behold, you found an older dwarf who kind of took a liking to you guys, and then very quickly found out that was an ancestor of Grumgarn and brother to Bubbles. Yeah, I went there. Bubbles is affectionately the sentient warhammer or sentient hammer that Grumgarn holds. Has the basically the soul or the essence of one of his ancestors inside. Anyways, you guys him-hawed around there. They had some chats back and forth. Lots of interesting things were thrown around. You then decided to have Candrid accompany you to the Cathedral of Icarus to find the orb. All the while, he was kind of making mention that it probably wasn't the best idea to give something like that to a hag. And
To be fair, I said that first. He just confirmed it. So
you're very, very true. Very true. You all were like, she's a what? And then you found out she had some other names like the Widowmaker and Varna. And Ty's like, I just really don't like any of this at all. You got to the Cathedral of Icarus, big stone building, essentially like if you were to think of like a cathedral basilica kind of thing in the Catholic Church here in real life kind of thing. Big stained glass windows, and instead of the wooden beams on the inside with the vaulted ceilings, it was a stone archways inside. You made your way inside, saw two statues. We're kind of discussing that at the front. You asked Rig if he could go find the shiny, and he cast haste on himself.
He found the shiny.
Running inside looking for the shiny. And eventually, through some different stone cunning and some different things, you, Candrid, and Rig ended up finding a said, not a sarcophagus, but the raised dais with a box, found an imperfection, pushed the thing, opened the box. There was the orb floating inside, and you spent an exorbitant amount of time discussing how the hell you were going to get said orb out of said box and how you were going to carry it back to where you needed to go. Your cat is telling you to pet him. I just saw that.
Yeah,
Like,
I am petting him.
You should pet him. Anyway, sorry, distractions.
He just wants to keep grabbing my face.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm trying to keep him away from the microphone side because that gets really loud.
You know. After some discussion, something really, really cool happened in the game where Gromgarn and Candrid both used their dwarven nature, their love for stone and like artwork and just crafting things, along with Rig and basically everybody putting their heads together and crafted a box to carry this thing within. And then a very interesting way to use a grasping spell or an earthen grasping spell from Grom got the orb in the box. And then you closed it up into the box, and Candrid grabbed the box, and everybody was Ty was quite uneasy about Candrid having the box and not one of the party. And Grom was like, well, he's relative. He's fine. You exited. You went back to Candrid's house. You guys discussed how you were going to go back to the hag's house and pick up your friends, namely your sleeping astral elf and Prezira.
Hey, just an elf. Thank you very much.
Sleeping is a strong word.
Literally pick up.
Literally off the coat rack.
He's more of a cape than an elf.
I kind of think that's where you left him, was on the rack.
I feel like
No,
I
for
feel
the
like-
record, Priz took knockdown, and she did try to exercise the form of medicine known as the ball kick a few times.
I feel
that's
like there's a
right.
lot of
You can
shit
try.
given to this character. Man, I don't know whose character this is, but I feel like there's a lot of shit given.
I
to
used him as a quilt for like a whole session.
messed up.
Yeah, kind of.
Messed up, man.
Kind of did that. So you all ended up kind of. Oh, I think I did miss something very important. While you were at Candrid's house, Rig couldn't help himself anymore, and he touched the orb, and all the lights went dark, and he went inside.
Yep.
And everybody was like, "Oh, what the fuck is going on?" And then a little while later, he came crawling back out, but it was skeletal, dark, shadowy hands, like reaching out of the orb and like grabbing onto the ground and then flinging basically a shadowy Rig out of the orb. Didn't really unpack that a whole lot because you didn't really have time.
No.
Got talked into bringing the box and everybody over to the hag's house. I believe it was a Candrid and somebody else waited outside. I don't remember.
Me.
Okay.
We tried to wait outside, and
Bad things happen.
our owl, man,
Reese.
it's been a long week.
Reese.
Reese, thank you. So sorry. Reese was like flying in between so that we could kind of stay in contact without having to be close to the hag with the powerful
Got it.
orb box.
Right.
Yeah.
That didn't work, but we tried.
She
And
tells her
then
you would be rude.
we tried to tell some fibs to the hag, and she
Notoriously
kind
an easy thing to do.
kind of maybe caught on to that, there was some high level magic thrown around, and everybody just kind of stood still, except for a kobold who attempted to get her to touch the orb through magical means. She decided that she didn't want to touch the orb because, legendary creature things. Then
It was a
something
really good try, though.
It
I gotta
was
be honest.
very. It was
was
amazing.
cool as fuck.
And then there was another one of those like shadowy skeletal hands, kind of come out of the axe, and did a little finger thing, and she just kind of froze in place, kind of like Medusa. And Rig basically walked the box over to her and then touched her hand to the orb, and then she got basically sucked inside. Kind of like a ghost trap from Ghostbusters. And that's where we ended the game. So you are standing in an opened foyer doorway area. Grom and you guys are kind of seeing this like through the doorway outside, and everybody else is inside, and this has just occurred. So that's where we're going to pick up.
Oh, she snapped
I'm gonna
us
turn my
into the
heater off
building.
'cause it's on.
Yeah, she sucked them into the building.
Yeah,
Everyone's there. Everyone's
Oh,
We're
that's
all
right.
inside.
That's
She
right,
snapped
that's
us
right, that's
inside
right. That's
because
right.
she was big mad
Yep,
that we tried to.
You're right.
knock the
You're right.
inside.
You're right. I missed that detail.
I mean,
Well, you all
I
are-
should have shut up and just stayed out of harm's way, but she's already tried to kill me. So I mean,
It's cool.
fuck
You're
it.
inside, and this just occurred.
I guess I'm gonna start out with a roll and say I'd like to try and perception or arcana to figure out what the hell I just saw with the vanishing hag. I mean, we're gonna get to the whole conversation with Rig about how fucking cool
You
that was in a
can
minute,
roll.
but-
Well, go ahead and roll me your check, and we'll kind of roll from there, or go from there.
As 11 plus that's a 17 perception.
Because you were basically stopped at that particular moment, like you came to as he was touching her to it. So anything that kind of led up to that, you wouldn't have seen per se. But she literally got sucked into the orb in a similar fashion to what happened to Rig when he touched the orb.
Okay,
That's
we
kind
should
of all you
put
gather.
the lid on the box and maybe ward this box closed, thoroughly
think-
closed.
I think closing the box is a good idea. Rig, can you close the box, please? Since apparently you're holding it. I mean,
One moment.
Kendra and I are just gonna try to approach with the stone lid of the box. can we? I don't know. Whoever can seal this, let's seal it.
Let's just shove the bitch on there. I like this plan.
I think let's make this a casket. We'll figure the orb out later.
well, I have an idea in regards to the orb.
Rig just takes the orb and reaches over his head and pops it in his bag.
I thought the orb was still in the box. Wait, Rig's able to just touch the orb now?
Rig was holding the box and just takes it out of the box and sticks it in his backpack.
So we're not gonna do that.
So Rig can touch the orb now?
He did that
Yeah.
with the orb. Of course he can touch the orb.
I don't understand.
I don't like that. I
So-
feel like
Sit back
she's gonna
here.
use this tiny little universe we put her in and like make a multi-level marketing scheme of hags or something.
Well,
So-
my big question is, do we need to push Noct into the orb since she was supposed to like get him in the
Yes.
first place?
Please fucking do.
No,
Please
no,
fucking do.
no.
100%.
I know that doesn't sound like the best plan, but that's where she is now. So
No, so
Rig think orb easier to carry this way. Box kind of odd shape for Rig
It's
bag.
really pretty.
Also,
I mean, it's convenient. We can put
It's
straps
tiny.
on it.
Rig
Mhm.
pulls the orb back out and like rattles it and goes, "Orb empty." And
What,
puts it
what do we
back.
mean empty?
Empty. There's nothing
wait,
in
so
the
she's
orb.
not in there?
I would like
Oh.
for any of us to do Arcana on this orb.
I will do Arcana on the orb.
I will
Natural
help and just start.
20.
I'm about to say I'll open my books and like anything.
Alright. What did you
Natural-
roll?
Natural 20 for 24.
The minute he says empty, Ty and I both go into overdrive. Like, okay, I'm so sorry. What?
So to be I'm going to be completely fair with the cast. Okay. There's no written knowledge anywhere that you know of that knows the true meaning or the true like nature of this particular artifact. So for the
Got it.
moment, your rolls are not going to give you anything more than what you're seeing right here.
Okay, so, that's a thing. That
Rick, what do you mean empty?
Feels lighter. I don't know.
Is she in there, or did she somehow escape?
Oh, lady gone.
So
we
I'm gonna
ate her.
need you to give us a little bit more than Lady Gone. I feel,
Where is this information coming from?
I feel we need more than Lady Gone. Is she like gone as in dead? Gone as in like not in this plane? Gone as in just disappeared and just out of sight? Like
Lady
that,
No will make the orb rattle anymore.
We ate her. Orb empty.
Orb ate her. That
Oh, that's convenient.
so I have so many feelings.
I'm gonna start looking in the box.
Rax
Poking
ate her.
around the inside of the box now.
Rax
We had a
ate
plan here. Yeah,
Uh,
not good.
So you're saying Rax ate the hag?
Yes.
can you ask Rex if we're in any ongoing danger of the hag at this present moment?
Hag gone. Never coming back.
Was Rax smart enough to absorb whatever magical abilities that she had that Rax could maybe help knock now? Because that would be awesome.
Rax. Well, Rick think Rax probably benefited some way.
It's so great that Rax benefited from this situation, but we're now left with a
I know what to do.
new
Rick thinks we should
conundrum.
kill Orb so Rax can eat again.
We can try to do that. What if we use Rax and hit knocked really hard?
I don't want to do that.
Blunton?
It might heal knocked if not
Okay,
if Rax absorbs
Okay.
the
If
power. I mean,
held
knocked hasn't been hurt at all. He'll be fine.
If I held Rax and then kicked Knocked in the balls, would that work?
No.
Probably not.
There seems to be a lot of hatred going on over here. Are you guys?
Has something to do with
No.
him never taking damage, maybe. I don't know.
You all right?
I'm just gonna go find some shrubberies around the hag's yard to put knocked in.
Behind him, just put him behind it.
Yeah.
It'll be just like home.
I've never gotten so much hatred for playing a wizard properly.
I would
beautiful.
like
The
to.
temptation is just hard to ignore.
So okay. I need to figure out what the fuck is going on. We all do really, but
Well,
Okay.
we're in a powerful hag's home. I'm gonna start stealing stuff. She's not here. So,
I wanna
is
go
there
look at her
any?
books.
Say what?
I want to go look at her books.
you're actually looking at books. Wait, what?
I want to go look at her books.
There's probably some good smut here. Hags have the best
There
smut.
probably is.
Oh my god. So
Maybe some orb smut.
Yeah. Are there any like
You,
I don't
you guys
remember
start
that
talking about
Never
books
mind
and
the
you
fate
see
of the world or your
Knox
friends,
just,
but
Just a tear.
just the tear in his eye.
Um, I would like to start because like earlier there was I don't recall if it was a cauldron or that terrifying cauldron with like all of the strands of time in there. So I would like to vibe check any of the previously very active arcane stuff and see if its active status seems to have obviously changed. And
I
I,
also
I would say I would use a moderate amount of caution in not grabbing stuff that seemed obviously going to murder
Roll
me.
away for arcane vibe checks here in the Hag's Hall.
Yeah, like a vibe roll.
Yeah, we're vibing.
5 check.
Hey, that's a 19 on the die, plus 6 Arcana, that's 25.
Feels dull as fucking here now.
All right.
Mm,
Anything seem worth grabbing?
You can take a peruse around and see if there's any trinkets or books or things that you would like to take with you and on your journey out of here.
Hammer, anything you want? I can do.
cursed objects.
You want to take a little fly around?
I mean, there's like books and like old dried up food, and that's about it.
Hey, what's the quality of like the construction of this house?
Think like clapboard wood style with a touch of like fey vines and just like general dingy, shitty old mansion.
It's like you knew I was about to say I wanted
Yeah,
to
like it should
start
be
smashing
more
walls.
well kept, and it's not. So
Hey, I'm with you, dude. Let's do it.
so
I'd
I
like to
have
ask Enoch if there's anything he would like me to look for.
Ooh.
let's see. Maybe if you went upstairs, there might be a bookcase that you could find something.
Who is Enoch? Who are we asking? Is this metagaming? Do I not know what's happening?
You don't know
Nope.
Enoch.
Oh, fuck.
Everyone has a talking companion.
Okay, so Enoch said
Yep.
the book
Except
downstairs.
me.
I think where I'm heading.
I don't.
I also do
You have a
not.
god. You have the ultimate talking companion. You have a deity.
I mean, that's kind of fair.
I mean,
I do not. I ain't got shit. Just
Although I can't-
throwing that
That's
out there.
right. That's right. Because you're fucking busted. Now go back to sleep. No, I
I
love you,
technically
dude.
can't.
Neither of my characters have got shit. Well,
One
One of your characters is the
Brazira,
sibling of a sentient weapon. You're one step away from being a sentient weapon.
Brazira, you're going up the stairs. As you creak up the stairs, one of your feet breaks through one of the steps, and you kind of have to like hop up to the next couple of steps. You presume that you're not sure if she floats down the stairs or what the hell she did, but these stairs are in terrible repair. You get upstairs, you make the corner, and there's one giant room up here. It's like, picture like a story and a half kind of house where the attic is kind of like the top floor. So it's kind of real short towards the edges of the wall. There is a large 4-poster bed that has some really old ass blankets and like just general rotted like linens. Just terrible. But there is a very well kept bookcase next to the bed. And it runs floor to ceiling. So there's, quite a few books on it.
Mhm. Enoch, is there any specific subject you are interested in, my dear?
I
Option.
I always wanted to kind of peruse maybe what she liked. That cauldron downstairs, that was really kind of interesting. That book there, top
I'm not
on the
putting my head
left top, the big spined one, right there. I want that one. Now, what I think you might be interested in, dear, is if you go to the bottom shelf all the way to the right, there is a little black and red book that I think you will find especially lovely.
Is it smut?
I would say yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
Enoch's
The
voice
spicy
sounds like
kind.
Enoch's voice sounds like if there was like an Hermes store or something in the D&D world. This is what I imagine the salesperson would sound like.
You're probably not wrong.
Wow.
So-
Now, what I think you would like down there, the really
Yeah,
nice,
over
the
there.
binding over
The
there.
binding is
Just take a look.
perfect. Take
We
that
just got
one.
this in.
You're gonna need to grab that one, put it in your bag. Take the one on the top left from me. That would be perfect.
Got it. Okay.
And then we can scamper on out of here because the rest of this is disgusting.
Disgusting how?
It's old, it's dingy, and I feel like I'm gonna get tetanus.
Okay, so not the fun. Okay, so not the potential fun.
Not the fun.
No, everything else is
Okay.
just gross.
You know, everybody has different interests. Okay,
You know?
so I'm gonna head back downstairs carefully since the stairs are rotting.
Perfect.
So I have a recommendation, and we may
Okay.
not like it. Since we know that the hag is there, or she's gone, whatever. We no longer have need for the orb. I think we should put it back where it was and try to find a way to leave this place.
Rig is gonna keep the orb.
Yeah, do we need to put it back where it was? I mean,
Reese
I-
we promised Rig
Actually-
shinies, and Rig is here for shinies, and this is
I mean,
This
I really
is
did
best
promise
thing
him
Rig has
shinies,
ever
guys.
found. Second service.
Rex definitely claims a shiny. That's for sure. Yeah.
Good luck prying it
So
from my cold, dead kobold finger.
The kobold is more or less the shot caller here.
No,
In some matters.
I just don't feel comfortable.
I don't think the orb was safe where it was. I don't think it's safe where it is. I don't really think the orb is going to be safe regardless of its location.
I
So how
think
about
the
we
orb
get out of
was-
here?
I think the orb was safe where it was because it had still been
But
there
we
for
attained it so
hundreds of
easily.
Well, first order of business, can I burn this house down?
No.
As you say that, you see Candrid in a corner getting ready to light a match, and as Ty says no, he kind of puts the match back in his pocket.
The wildfire
I would
druid is
like to say
"Ooh,
that
arson."
as I was saying it, you saw like the twinkling of burning hands start to come out of my, out of
I
my
can't.
hands.
I can do that too. Do we need to see?
Fireball.
Yeah, we have.
I just
Okay.
this seems like a
specialized in
prime
fire.
burning down
think
place.
everyone literally
Everybody
can
can
do
do fire.
She was so
Literally
creepy.
everyone.
So we
I
just
would
have
like for this
get
to
back
not
into
exist.
This area, so we do still have to get back out of this little mini
We
city.
still need
so
to get
we're
out
gonna
of the
have to
shadow
go piss
realm.
off the rest
We
of
need to get home. And
Okay.
well, first of all, we need to figure out how to save our friend Noct. And Candrid, I believe you mentioned something about that.
Well, Candrid mentioned that we could probably use clerics of the Platinum Dragon, but
True.
they don't seem to be doing great right now. What with
But
wyverns.
how do we get there? Like, so this is where we're at right now because I'm a little freaking out, so I apologize in advance. We are in the Shadowfell. We're going to rely on the hag
Correct.
to
Yes.
take care of our friend Noct here and then get us out of here.
Right.
Yeah, when we asked Candrid about it, Candrid had basically been stuck here for ages and didn't really have
Yeah.
a way.
So you are
Candrid has
asking
been-
the person who's been stuck here for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am trying to figure out our next step because we are currently in the Shadowfell and you, Candrid, have been here for a while. So if there is not a way out of here, we are stuck here too. So
Rig,
That-
did Rax get any new information about how to potentially get us out of here in its liaison
of
with the orb?
hag,
Rig think you're gonna have to wait a minute. Rax just had a big meal. Good, y'all.
Meal. Yeah.
A little
So
sleepy.
is,
This is a snooze right now.
The
Great.
book that
Okay.
Enoch asked me to get, would it possibly have any information on how to either get us the fuck out of here or save Knox, either one?
It would take a little bit of time to read through the book to see exactly what's in it, and
So-
to translate it from
I-
its original.
So I have an idea. Let's get out of
Take the
here.
book.
Well, you have the things. Like, let's get out of here. And Kendrick, if you are okay with us holding up with you for a little bit so we can figure out our next steps, that would be greatly appreciated.
Sure, I can make more tea.
Perfect.
Yes.
That sounds. Uh. So shall we leave? And because
Yes.
apparently we have a sleeping Rax, and that was the one source of getting out of here. So
Yeah, let's get back. And
Yeah.
when everybody's headed out, I'm gonna grab Graham's arm and hold him back so that we are the last ones to leave.
oh, I'm fireballing the place, just so you know.
Oh, you some bitch.
Yeah, no. Before you get a chance, like as everybody's walking out the door, I have already burning hands behind me.
Dope.
Rig, would you like a ride? So you can take a nap. I would like to like position the hammer in such a way that it's like a little shelf, so that he and Rax can lay on the hammer.
Rig will be confused because no one's ever offered him a ride before, and then he'll
I
scramble
did.
on
I
top.
carried you on my shoulders
Uh-huh.
to keep you out of
you
trouble.
did. You did.
Yeah.
That was disciplinary.
That
This
was
is different.
precautionary.
Yes,
Okay.
I mean both.
I feel like you scruffed me and put me on your shoulders. This is like I get to scramble up.
Hey, it's because I love. Okay.
they're now 5 foot tall instead of 3 foot tall.
I will slowly scramble my way up to his shoulder, even though we're probably relatively the same size. You know, it's fine.
Pretty much. I'm tempted to ask you to have Rax make me tiny to make this even weirder.
Oh, that's too much, man. I can make you big though.
All right. No.
Okay.
So with that, we are leaving. I didn't cast a fireball. I was just making a joke, but I'm not wasting a spell because I have no idea what we're doing.
Yeah, burning hands is free, and I still haven't burned anything down, so I'm just excited to burn things down.
So we go to Candrid's. Now that we're away from that, Ty like calms down because it's like it's been
While
crazy.
we're outside and you are deep sighing about all the shit that's going on, you just see Kendrick kind of staring off into the distance with his head cocked to the side.
We would have grabbed. By the way, we would have grabbed Nox. Sorry, I backtracking
okay.
just a second. Like we would.
We just left him back there.
I scramble back to the shrubbery where I put him.
Y'all deserved the chest. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Y'all deserved the chest.
Yeah, I scramble back to the shrubbery in the back where I put him.
we folded
back
him
to
up
the
into
house.
like a little ball and stuck it in Rig's bag.
No, wait, can we put him in the box the orbs?
No.
That would be convenient.
It's a really pretty box. We put a lot of work
It
into
was.
that box.
It was.
Or
it
not.
was great sign of respect to put Knox in the box.
But yeah,
Okay.
Kendrick's
Yeah.
staring off into the distance with his head cocked, and you just hear,
Yeah.
You start to hear thunder and lightning, or see lightning and hear thunder.
we
Rig will perk up immediately.
we don't get storms very often.
And it starts to look less like clouds and more like flowing shadow now.
Oh no.
This seems like a problem. Does it look
Yeah.
similar to all of the other cities we watched burn down?
That's what I was thinking too.
Oh, I would say yes.
Hey guys, I feel like we should be not next to a temple.
Well,
I would agree with that.
Historically, temples in this weather don't seem to be doing well for us. I would say let's go back to that cave we were hiding in a while back.
And while
Well,
you
that's what
guys are
we-
standing outside having this really quick conversation, uh, you, Candrid, you look kind of up and to the left a little bit, like up over the temple, and you see something come darting out of the shadow, like in a full-on dive at the temple. And then you watch as something like sets out a set of wings and then crashes through the roof of the temple.
So did you guys bring anyone with you? Or
Just us.
About 10 seconds or so.
Actually, to
goes
be fair,
by.
I don't know if we ever saw the portal close behind us.
Oh, it did.
You remember that screech you heard when you were in the little cave and you did your immovable rod
Yeah, we killed the thing.
trick? The thing
swooped onto it.
that trick. Picture that about 10 times louder.
Oh, that's a problem.
okay.
And you watch as the windows that are facing you in the temple shatter outward.
Hmm.
I'd say let's hit the deck.
Hmm.
What?
Definitely seems bad.
Uh,
Expeditious retreat and run.
You watch as you're running away in whatever direction you're going. You watch as the doors in the front of the temple splinter open into a million pieces, just all over the courtyard. And out steps this like fairly square-shouldered, pointy-tipped pauldron entity. And all you hear, like echoing off the buildings and things as you guys are running, is, "Oh no, I don't think so."
Hmm.
And I'm going to need you all to roll initiative, please, as we transition over to roll 20.
Oh.
And I'm going to figure out how the fuck to do that on the stream. Let's see here.
Hey.
I just got some brand new sparkly dice.
ooh.
That might be the first good initiative roll I've had in a long
All right,
time.
I'm going to attempt to share screen. And Dakota, if there's another way to do this, you might have to help me with this.
yeah,
I'm not real
share
sure.
the screen.
Sharing screen. I want to share.
Well,
that
does one of
screen.
us need to share the screen? Because if you share it, it's going to
Yeah.
share everything.
Just don't look at the stream.
Yeah,
No.
you'll have to turn the stream off for now.
No,
What?
it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
No, keep
just
it going.
move it to
We're
the
good.
side. Yeah, you want to see it all? Here we go. All right, I'm gonna
I
share
can
it.
just share
So
the
if you
screen.
don't want to see it, if you don't want to meta, look away now. 3, 2.
I can just share the screen, though.
It's
How
fine.
can you share? How?
There's a
But it
present
won't be
button.
But it's not going to be the screen that we need.
Share it. Let me see if it works.
It will, yeah.
Absolutely, go for it.
You'll just see it from Graham's perspective.
That's fine.
Yeah, because otherwise, like, everybody sees the DM screen.
That's okay. Add to stage. Hey, look at that. We're doing things. We're learning. We're learning, everyone. Okay,
That's
I'm
what
gonna
it
go
looked
over here.
Yeah.
Is there a way to minimize a
This
player?
over there. I'm gonna move this back over here so I can see.
It's in your settings, I believe. You can set the player portrait size.
I'm going to move you all to a new screen. Here we go. Boop. I need to go to that screen too. Oh god. Why does this go away? There we are. All right. All right. So you all shake your heads, and you are now not standing in the courtyard where you were standing. You are in a dark, very rock-covered ceiling. It's probably 60 to 80 feet tall. This round chambered room is probably from side to side, roughly 100 feet across. And sitting kind of on a slightly raised platform is this ghastly thing. Very square shoulders, horn tipped pauldrons. Thank you to whoever's fixing that. You're amazing. With this like sunken face. It's got these like just glowing red eyes, these sickly demonic looking wings that are like tattered with like points and like talons at the top. And in its right hand, kind of like resting on the floor, is this jagged ass. It's almost like if you had the size of a halberd, but the end of it, instead of being like a pike, is like a great axe. Basically, it's a great axe with reach, which is pretty ignorant. Anyways, let's roll initiative as it stands up off of its basically bone-plated fucking throne and begins to step off towards you guys.
Are those
Wait.
dragon
So
balls next to it?
it flew into this bitch ass temple and then like created a throne for itself.
It sure did.
Fucking asshole.
Ugh. Pretentious bitch.
It is a pretentious bitch. You are. All right.
Can you look at my DM real quick, Tony? By the way,
I can. Yeah, I got 50 screens open, but let me move this over here. This over here. That is affirmative currently.
Okay. Cool.
Thanks for bearing with me on the sharing. I didn't want Tony to have to share
No,
all
I
the video massively again.
completely appreciate that, and we can do it similar to this moving forward. All right, I need to roll. Oh, that's fucking stupid.
I'm surprised
That's
Roll20 doesn't have a streaming mode.
It one day may.
Probably does, maybe.
Probably does. I just don't know how to use it. All right, that's gotta go away.
Yeah, or somebody will just replace Roll20.
It's already been replaced by like 3 different things. I just not smart enough to use them.
I mean, if Hasbro has their way.
I
Wow,
mean,
that's true.
they already probably have, you know. Where the hell is
All will become one.
right?
Blech.
It's sad but true.
Resistance is futile.
Put that over there. Okay. Let me grab my piece of paper here now that I'm finally not screwing things around. Okay. 25 to 20.
I'm 21.
Is 21. Who's next? 15 to 20.
19.
18.
Who got 18 for who got a 19?
Bull. Grumgard.
Going back to back.
And the
then
next
I
one
have
is
15.
Candrid.
Yeah, we'll just take our turn together. We'll just slap him with hammers.
Yeah.
Then it's Ty.
Mhm.
Who do we have? Is Jess? What'd you get? Or Priz? What'd you get? And Rig?
Well-
Rig got a 21.
Mhm.
15. Jess got it. Prizera got a 12.
Rig, please don't haste yourself again. the
And
second
I got a. That was where is his thing? Plus 2. Okay. As the entity steps off of its throne, kind of takes a few steps forward, slams its axe into the ground. You watch as the 2 cauldrons next to him kind of vibrate a little bit, and the flames kind of like become a little larger.
Are the Dragon Balls the cauldrons?
Yes.
The Dragon Balls.
They look like Dragon Balls.
Do you want to go on a collecting the Dragon Balls adventure?
Will it save knock?
Yes, those. We can talk about collecting balls later.
Oh my God.
I mean, we already have a rod.
We already did that. We already did that.
The rod.
Wow.
We're just gonna. It's paper mache. We're fine. Okay. First up is Rig. What do you do as this entity is? Looks like it's preparing to either speak.
Fireball. 4th
Okay.
level.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Max damage.
Okay.
My
What's the
max
max?
damage.
What is the max damage?
Level 4 adds just
He can do it.
1
It's
d6, 96.
yeah, it should be 96. So what? 54.
9 times 6
Yeah.
is 54. Yes.
54. All right. Okay. You watch as the kobold tilts the axe forward, and out comes a little beam of light. This large fireball erupts all around this very tall entity, and you just hear this like maniacal cackling as the flames kind of lick up the side, and it just kind of blows on it a little bit, and it doesn't do as much damage as you figured it might.
No, I figured it wouldn't, but Rig would still do that.
But you know what? That's totally something Rig would do. So that's 54. All right, got it. Next on the list is Gromgarn. What would you like to do?
Let's try an earthen grasp directly in front of the creature.
Okay.
That is going to be
How many
a
foot
strength
movement do you,
save.
or how many feet can you do that from?
Oh, fuck. You're right. That's way up there.
Where's the goddamn ruler at in this place?
Yeah, you know, I could have thought before I talked, but here we are.
That's not it.
Yeah, I definitely can't. Had I done that spell sniper build that I talked about
That we talked
in the
about.
beginning, maybe. But here we are. All right. Well, fuck it. Instead, I'm gonna expeditious retreat, which just gives me additional
That was
movement
fun.
speed.
Ooh.
I don't know what the hell that
fire
was, but that was
effects.
fun.
Yeah. You don't know what it was, sure.
I didn't do it, I promise.
Um,
All right, so you're gonna move
hey,
to there.
which way do other people think they're gonna go when they get in this room?
Do you have
I have
control over
no
your
idea.
character? I can't move. Oh,
I need.
fire
To,
in
that's
those ladies.
probably because I didn't. Oh fuck me.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Whoa.
I'm gonna use my expeditious retreat and move myself.
Stand
Can I
by.
move myself?
Probably not.
Cool.
I like
That's
the
fine.
random battle effects flying.
They're fun.
I'm trying to figure out
Random
how to get to
thing.
the right layer. Hold on a second. They changed all this stuff, and now I don't know how to use it because I'm smart. Sorry, stream folks. This is terrible. Oh
I like the
my
ping.
god.
It's amazing. I love it.
Oh my dear Jesus, I cannot move the tokens.
Where are those
I can't
coming
get
from?
to
Are
the
y'all
right
doing
layer.
those?
No, I think
I am doing those.
Good shot.
Well,
Aha!
I can't get to the right layer, so
I've charmed
layers. There we
the
go.
alien. There.
Token layer.
Oh.
What
Consider
layer
it
are they
charmed.
on?
Fire. Yes.
Nope, not there.
Wow.
There. Map. Oh, not there. We're gonna do this. Okay, Grom.
I used the death effect, so they're dead.
There, I just put you on the map, so you're close enough. Do what you wish. We'll fuck with this later. My apologies to everyone.
I can't. It won't
Okay.
let me. But
No. I know you
I'm-
won't.
I'm-
Just tell me what you're gonna do.
I'm moving to here.
Yes, sounds good. You're going there.
Yeah.
We're going to put you right there.
For everybody else's reference, you can then just say ping everyone to mark where you're clicking.
Got it.
Sounds great.
That's all I'm gonna do basically. I just am prepping my
Okay,
expedition.
so you're gonna move to there. Prep for the next. All right, next on the list is Candrid. Candrid, what are you doing?
I am going to
I love that they
use
fucking
my
switched this.
action to dash. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna actually how far hold up. Give me a second here.
Oh, I can move now. Here we go. You're gonna go there, and you're going to.
Bonus action.
There we go. I can move you guys now. Sorry. Where are you wanting to go?
50 feet.
Can you kill off my
Uh,
doppelganger in the door?
I can try. I don't know what fucking layer it's on.
so I'm 75 feet away.
Yep,
Is that
roughly.
you or me?
I don't know. I don't know which one's which. We're both the same goddamn.
The familiar resemblance is just
Yeah.
uncanny.
Very similar. Yeah, I'm just gonna action dash as far as I can, close to the, just running straight for the dude, and I will bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Nice.
Let me scroll here. We're going to use this one for you just because we're going to go right about there.
Dope.
How far did you say you were going to go?
60 feet. Or 50 feet. I'm a dwarf. Fucking dwarf things.
Yeah.
Right about there.
Dope.
Okay. That is your action and your movement, right?
Yep. Bonus action Hunter's Mark. And I'm good.
Bonus action Hunter's Mark. Got it. And Hunter's Mark. All right, cool. Ty, you are up next.
Well, this is exciting. Oh boy. Okay. So I see. Hold on. Let me check something. I don't know which one I am. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm gonna pick somebody. Do a measure just to be safe. Nope. Okay. Nope. Okay. Well, that changes my plan. So
Okay.
I'm going to. It changed my plan a little bit.
That's okay.
I am going to cast Bless
Okay.
on myself, Prazira, and Rig because we're all next to each other.
Okay.
So with all of those, you get a D4. You add a D4. You can roll a D4 on your attack rolls or saving throws. So any attack rolls or saving throws you need to make, you can add a D4.
Excellent. We do love that.
And I am concentrating on Bless.
All right. And are you going to move at all? You're going to stay where you're at? What
I
are you gonna
am going to move 35 feet. I'm going to use this. Well, I'm going to use that one. I don't know who that is.
Yep, that's you.
Perfect. I'm going to move 35 feet like over here.
Got it. There you are. All right. Thank you so much, Ty. Priz, you are up, darling. What do you want to do?
I want to follow after Ty, so I believe I can move about 30 feet.
Okay.
And then I would like to cast Moonbeam in the direction of the little bastard that is in front of us.
Okay.
Ah.
Kind of
How far does Moonbeam go?
120 feet.
Excellent. You may Moonbeam the shit out of him.
Okay, now I add a D4 too as well.
No, that's the attack roll or saving throw. He would have to make the saving throw.
It's
Yeah.
What's the save for Moonbeam? Is it Dex?
No, and the save for Moonbeam doesn't happen until the beginning of the character's next turn. Or the creature's next turn.
That's right, because it doesn't take damage on the initial hit,
It takes
right?
damage when
I
it
have to walk
moves
through
into
it.
the area of effects or on the start of each of its turns.
Got it. All right. Well, you cast Moonbeam, and he is now in a whatever colored light that you would like to
It's
have.
purple.
Purple moonlight washes over this nasty baddie. Thank you. Okay. That is going to end unless you got a bonus action you'd like to use.
No, not right now.
Okay. As we come to the bad guy's turn, I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw as the lair action occurs.
You said dexterity?
Dexterity saving throw as a set of stalactites fall from the ceiling in your direction.
I got a 24 paladin things.
Cool.
So-
Save.
And Priz, you can add a roll a D4 on that saving throw to add to that.
It's going to be an 11.
All right. An
19
11.
plus add a D4. Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody roll me a d10.
One
19
a
plus
D10.
3, 22.
5.
Okay, 22 for you.
We
I got a
eight
5 on
the
a D10.
And 8 on a d10. All right. Anybody less
5.
than a fifth?
You can take bulls.
15
No,
plus
we'll take
4 is
the 8.
18. 18 was my
Anybody
dexterity.
less than a 15 fails, you take 8 piercing damage. Take half as much if you saved.
Nice.
All right. So at the end of the lair action, the baddie in the moonbeam, do they have to, if they move out of the beam at the start of their turn, is it at
It's
the
at
start
the
of their turn?
Damage
If they
goes to the
started the
start of
first
turn
time-
with the moonbeam there, they take the damage.
Yep.
Okay, what's the damage?
Or do
on
they
the
save
moonbeam?
for the damage?
They
They
say.
have to
Yeah.
save for the damage. So
Correct.
Okay, what
Constitution
is
saving throw.
Constitution saving throw? All right, let me do that right there. That's going to be that.
And Priz, you need to roll 2d10s, and then that'll be the damage.
16. Okay, they got a 16 on their Constitution saving throw. Does that save?
It might meet it if I recall.
Meter beat.
I'd have to look at her sheet. I can do that.
I was about to do that.
Characters. So, Priz, if you look at that is the wrong campaign.
Ugh.
If you look at your character sheet, there should be a thing near the top. View campaign. It tells you
On the
what your
spells tab.
DC, spell save DC. It is. Click OK.
16.
Yep, it is a 16. So it meets your spell save DC, so it saves. So it takes half damage, I believe. So roll 2. Is it 2d10? Okay, so roll 2d10s and then tell me what the number is, and then he will take half of that damage.
The screen is being wonky. I apologize.
It's all
No problem.
good. You're doing damage. It's all that matters.
I like moonbeam. It's such
Druid
a common
things.
source of damage.
11.
11 damage. So we're gonna
11.
I'm gonna round that up to 6.
Nice.
So we're taking 6 there. Okay. Okay. Let's see. It's been a moment since I created this guy. Let me see what I got here.
Oh boy.
So we all took 4 damage from if we got above 15.
Yes.
Correct.
Got it.
Okay. 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 He is going to use his movement, which is 40 feet. I need to get back to the right screen. There we go. Let me measure that out. 40 feet. Yeah.
And Priz, I think you can use a bonus action to move your moonbeam
Here,
on your turn each turn, as far as I recall.
right about
Yep.
here. Sidestepping the moonbeam. He's going to use his 10-foot reach with his giant frickin' halberd great axe, essentially, and he is going to take 3 attacks against Kindred. And away we go. The first one is going to be god awful. That is, let me see here. Hold on. Where the fuck did the thing go? 5. That'll be a 13 for the first one.
No.
The second one's going to be a 26.
Yep.
And the third attack is going to be a 25.
Yep.
All right, so 2 hits. It's going to be, where's that at? Hello, dice, where'd you go? There you are. 2, 9, 10, plus 10, 10. That's 20 slashing damage.
Alrighty.
And then,
One moment.
yes, go
You
ahead.
see within 30 feet. So I'm going to use my improved warding flare.
Okay.
So
Nice.
as a
Disadvantage.
No. Well, it did impose disadvantage on one of the attack rolls. So the
Okay. Let
We'll
me
use that last one.
roll the last one. That one will miss. So only one. So you will take that was
Have
15
to-
instead.
that's fairly new, so I apologize.
Okay.
It's been
I rolled really poorly on the first dice.
Dope.
Alrighty. So that is his action. Let me see. What did I do here with that? That's going to be. Okay. So he doesn't really have any bonus actions for that. Oh, I did do all that shit, didn't I? Okay, good to know for next time. I forgot the stuff at the bottom. That's fun. Neat. We're gonna go back to the top of the round as so he rushes forward towards Kindred, comes down with the halberd war axe. You kind of duck your shoulder. He misses striking the ground. He picks it back up out of the ground like backwards and catches you kind of across the shoulder for his one strike that hits. And as he does that, he swings it around and tries to basically cut your head off. And you duck out of the way, and it again slams into the ground. He's now wrenching it back out of the ground as we move back to the top of the round in rig.
This person next to me is Reese, who's not here, right? I can't like
Yep, that's
go over
correct.
them.
Yeah, this is Reese.
Okay. I wish I could see a little like who's who here.
I will have this tidied up for next time. I apologize.
No problem.
Can you move me 30 feet forward from where I am?
I sure can. Grab that. We're going to go right there.
This is Priz down here, right?
That's correct.
Yes.
Who's this?
That
That's
is
me.
Ty.
Ty. Okay. Well. The thing I was gonna do isn't that helpful at the moment, so one moment. Need to reassess.
It's all good. Think it through.
These are all. I'm at such a conflict right now because Rig doesn't know how to use half of his shit,
Right. But you
and the
have
stuff
some
that I
cool
do know how
shit.
to use is not helpful right now.
Fair. You're so naughty.
Where's Graham and all
So
this?
naughty. Whoever's doing that.
I'm right here currently.
Oh, you're up there. I should have moved in my last turn. I'm not arranged to do anything. I guess I'll cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. Shield of Faith on yourself.
That's my turn. Sorry. Took so long.
You're fine. Totally fine. All right. Hold on. I need to pull. Where did the thing go? Where did it go? There it is. Okay. At the end of your turn, Rig, the creature is going to use a legendary action to Shadow Slash, and they are going to disappear from sight in front of Kindred and appear behind you.
Oh no.
Oh, shit, fuck.
And
Just teleport behind him. Did you?
Right there. And make one weapon attack against you. That's going to be a 17 plus a lot.
well, the 21 is what you need, I guess.
It's higher than that.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's going to be 7 plus.
You have 21 AC.
With the Shield of Faith, yeah.
That checks out.
That's 13 slashing damage.
Okay. I need it to make a strength save when it hits me.
Okay. Are you asking me if you need to make a strength save?
No, you need to make one.
No, he needs to. Yeah.
DC 15.
That's 16 on the die.
Okay. Telekinetic Reprisal. When you take damage from a creature within 10 feet of you, you can use your action to force the creature to make a strength saving throw. The target takes 2d8 force damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a success, they take half as much damage and are not pushed.
Okay, so I take half the damage.
So that is 12. So 6 force damage.
Got it. You got it, sir. That means Gramgarn, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna dart between it and Rig.
Okay. So there is a chunk of wall right here. And I can't ping it for some fucking reason.
I mean, I have plenty of movement, so
You can go around.
I'm about to say I have plenty of.
You can go around and intercept yourself in between there. So
Yeah, that's fine. One way or the
I'll,
other. I want Rig
that's-
within 5 feet. I mean, I have got 50 feet worth that
I'm
I
gonna
can use.
just
if I don't
put you
use
right
bonus
there.
action.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Because I said something. Yay.
And I'm gonna swing with a booming blade.
All right, boom away.
Sorry, Hammer, you're not getting thrown this time.
You're a fucking
Um,
bitch.
I know. I'm so
By
sorry.
the way, I
but-
failed my concentration check for maintaining the Shield of Faith. So
Fuck. But it worked well. It worked
Understood.
well.
Understood.
When
it did nothing.
Poor Shield of Faith.
You
I
took
rolled
half,
really high.
didn't you? No, you didn't.
No,
Oh,
it
fuck.
did nothing.
Oh, well. Okay. Well, does the 21 hit?
A 21. Let me look here. I didn't even look. Yes, a 21
I
hits.
don't like that you didn't automatically say yes. I don't like that.
21 hits. Comfortably.
My bet's on 18 AC.
Comfortably hits.
All right.
Wow.
Now I have to remember how. All right. So,
How does booming blade work?
yeah,
All
because
that-
I
so
always
you-
I always
so
throw
you-
it, so I never actually use it.
So you hit, and we're high enough level. We're 5th level, right? Over fifth
Yeah.
level.
So I think it takes
So
the 2d8 immediately.
it takes 1d8 immediately.
Oh,
the
and then 2 if
2d8
it moves.
Yeah,
Got it.
I had a rogue
Okay.
that had the
Thank
same
you.
spell. Yeah.
Super
And
fun.
on the Dwarven Thrower, it says 1d8 plus 4 or 1d10 plus 4. Is that just the difference of one-handed versus two-handed?
Yeah, usually.
I think we did that for thrown or not thrown.
Oh, okay. Well, then
Pretty
I'm
sure
gonna
that's
do
how we
a
did that.
10. Where's my 5? I just used it. Or my 10. I mean, all right. So that's a 7 plus 4. That's 11. Damage. I mean, well, actually, apparently, I already rolled this on D&D Beyond, and it says 13, but I didn't see that, so we'll use 11.
Sounds great.
And then
All right.
1d8 thunder. That's going to be 6.
All right.
So 17 damage total, and it shan't move itself from that area.
Or else it'll take more
Yeah.
damage.
I mean, it should. We want it to take more damage.
I mean, yeah, it can. It probably will.
It can totally leave that area, right? Is that what you want?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wants to.
I mean, it might do that at the
I
end
think
of your
it's
turn
getting
anyways.
kind of crowded over there.
I haven't
It
been
is
able to
a-
use any of my Warcaster fun stuff this whole time, so I would love for it
It's-
to leave my affected area. I
Well,
would love an opportunity attack.
you might like that, but is that the end of your turn?
No, I'm swinging again.
Oh, okay. Okay, fighter things. Swing away.
So I'm not. Nope, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to say it.
I'm not leaving next to Rig. Like I could disengage, I could move away, but I'm
No.
not leaving next to Rig.
It's something else. I'm not gonna rules lawyer it.
No, I have Warcaster. I can still cast. Or would I have needed to do Booming Blade
Can't.
as the second?
You can't use Booming Blade as part of extra attack, unless you are specifically a Blade Singer or something else that state that they can use a spell or a cantrip as part of their extra
Yeah.
attack.
War Magic Special. When you use your action to cast a cantrip, you can make one weapon attack as a bonus action.
As a bonus action, yeah, but not as extra attack. So
Oh.
as long as you're doing it as your
like
bonus
using
action,
it a second time. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
That makes
oh.
sense.
got it.
yeah.
So yeah. That I am not doing. That's a 19 on the die. So what? Like a 26?
That hits.
Cool. Then it's a 6 plus 4. That's 10 more damage.
All right. Gotcha.
That is my turn.
All right. So, let's see. we are going to do some more fun things. At the end of your turn, we're going to use a legendary action. And we're also going to Shadow Slash again. So we're going to flash back this direction.
Then it's gonna take
Yeah, does
2d8.
teleporting
Uh,
count as movement?
It does not invoke an opportunity attack.
It's not an opportunity, but it was under the effect of Booming Blade. So if it leaves within 5 feet of where,
That's a
if the
good
target
question.
willingly
That's a
moves
great
5 feet or
question.
more,
If
That's
the
a great-
target
Booming Blade
if the-
reads, if a target willingly moves 5 feet or more.
Then it willingly takes the damage. Go for it.
Yes.
So 2d8.
So it takes 2d8.
Perfect.
And is that
Pile
not
it on.
considered leaving my area?
So
It teleports. It does not.
a teleport is not the same.
Okay, well that's 9 damage.
Perfect. Thank you.
There's a lot of math and things going on.
I like
I was trying to figure out if I could Booming Blade it again on its way out.
Mm-mm.
Let's see. And he misses his attack on Kindred as he comes back to his play toy.
Oh, not play toy.
At the end of that legendary action, he's going to lean in somewhat close to you, Kindred, and he's going to say, "I can smell that stench on you. I will take great pleasure in gutting you here." That's all he says. Let's see. That was the end of Grom's turn. Kindred, you're up. As he's basically snarling in your face.
Rude.
Terrible breath. Terrible breath.
Rude. It stinks. Vow of Enmity bonus action and 2 attacks.
Oh, you're one of those.
Go away.
I am one of those.
Yep.
What did you say?
Vow
Vow
of
of
Enmity.
Enmity.
What I use. 19 to hit on the first hit.
19 hits.
yeah,
23 on the second hit.
23 hits.
The first hit is going to be 12 points of bludgeoning.
All right.
And the second hit is going to be 12 points of bludgeoning.
Beautiful. I love it.
Neat. And we're chilling.
We're just smashing him with the hammers.
Yeah.
Love
Sleep.
that.
That's
Just-
it.
Just kind of like glances off of his chest, and he's just like got this wide ass smile on his face, looking at you like, "Come on, is that all you got? Bring me some more." All right, so that ends your turn. We're moving down to Ty.
He's getting close. We're going to do a first level guiding bolt, because why not? Just
All right,
right at him. So roll
Chuck
the
it.
hit.
Okay, this booming blade versus teleportation thing is like a whole conversation, by the way.
I'm sure
in case
it's a lot.
Yeah.
anyone's curious.
So
I'm sure some
So-
would rule that teleporting is not movement.
that's
Eat-
a natural 20.
Okay,
Ooh.
that's hot.
I
I'd
feel
love
like
to
it is
try.
movement. It reads if it willingly moves more than 5 feet away, and it ends up more than 5 feet from its
There's-
destination.
There's never been an
Move,
official
it
statement,
teleports.
so it's all DM interpretation. It's
Yeah.
pretty split.
I'll allow it. It's fine. All right, Ty, what is your damage?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm trying to find all my D8s or
That's okay.
D6s.
Interesting though.
Seven.
It is very interesting.
Did I get all of
like
them? Okay. 2, 4, 6, 7. I'll just roll one more. Neat. $36 points of radiant damage.
Jesus.
Fun fact: you watch as your radiant damage hits the entity, and the light. Like, describe to me how your radiant energy. Like, how does your guiding bolt look?
So, So for Thai, it is a almost like a golden it's a gold color, and it comes from like its hand. It's a sort of like a almost like a repulsor ray, if you know, not
Yeah.
repulsor, yeah, repulsor ray, just
Okay.
out of the center of his palm,
Okay.
and it
So like,
goes for golden. Yeah,
so you
golden
watch
color.
as you put your hand up and cast your spell. The bolt of radiant energy comes out right over the top of Candrid's head because he's kind of short, and
Yep.
strikes this dude right in the chest. And you watch as it impacts. He kind of like takes a small step back, and Candrid, you see this like slightly charred and like disheveled, like inward punch from this radiant energy, and there's now like just a tiny bit of like black ichor, just kind of like trickling down its chest from the crack in its plate
And
where
he's
he
glowing.
hit with the radiant energy. You have advantage. Whoever has advantage on the next attack against the entity, and Ty, that did more damage than you expected.
Oh,
Doesn't like radiant.
did that hurt? I'm so sorry. I'm not
Cocks its
sorry.
head towards you. What else you got on your turn?
I am
Religious
moving.
trauma from the way you just said, did that hurt? I'm so sorry.
I appreciate the insight, Ty. We're about to. The next turn is going to be a good time. We're going to do a lot of smiting.
When Knock wakes up, yeah. So I will move 35 feet. I will move actually here. Wait, okay. Can I click it? There.
Okay.
Not him.
Wait,
oh shit!
what?
Sorry, derp. I'm dumb. It's cool. There. There we go.
Like,
Are you hiding behind something right now?
maybe.
I put a blob over my extra.
I'm not necessarily hiding because it's not like he didn't
It's
see
not a
me go
shrubbery. It doesn't count.
boom and just walk over that way.
All right.
I'm not
Does that end
hiding.
you? Does that end your turn?
Yeah. Yeah, that ends my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, we're going to do a legendary action, and he's going to end up right behind you.
Okay.
In your head, all you can hear is the voice of Knocked going, no. If you're going to hide behind something.
Which is totally accurate.
Not now.
All right, so he ends up behind you, and he's going to make his weapon attack. Oh, that's really bad for you. That's a 27.
That hits. That definitely hits. I will do warning flare. Let him get disadvantage.
Okay. Do it
God, what a good ability. I love warding
Does
flare.
Does a 21 hit?
It still hits, but
Okay.
yeah. At least I tried.
You did try. That's going to be 13 slashing damage.
Awesome. Okay. And then I need to roll a concentration check.
Oh,
my
shit.
bless.
Your concentration check for your bless.
Hey, Tony, is it too late for me to roll Hunter's Mark damage?
Yeah, give it to me.
6.
Is it half the damage?
For
The cold concentration.
concentration is half the damage, correct?
Okay, I'm
Or
good.
10, right?
Or 10, yeah. It's either half the damage or above 10, I believe.
Yeah,
Good.
whichever
I am
one's better.
literally good
Okay, you're good. Priz, you're up.
by 1.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, how close is Ty to the thing that we're fighting right now?
They're literally toe to toe.
Okay, so I can't do that. I'm sorry, I had a plan and then you moved him.
It's okay.
Same.
It's always the case.
Okay, thank you, Rick. That's kind of what I thought, but I wasn't sure.
I may.
What would you like to do, madam?
um,
Bad things?
High's too close.
It is a dilemma when your folks are too close.
Mm-hmm.
I cast Fireball.
Okay, so with Ty being this close, I probably cannot move the moonbeam back over him, correct?
Does it does
May
Moonbeam
I?
affect any creature in its path, or because I'm not?
It
I
does,
haven't
but
read
it's
the
only a
spell.
5-foot area. But Priz, may I offer a suggestion that might be
Please,
metagaming?
yes. Yes, please.
Moonbeam, the creature takes damage when it moves into the moonbeam, not when the moonbeam moves onto the creature or at the start of its
Gotcha.
next turn. It's been bouncing around between like here, like near all of us. I would almost say like move the moonbeam somewhere it keeps bouncing and hope that it moves itself back into it
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
let's
because
see.
it's been moving away from wherever it's standing. So if you put the moonbeam where it is right now, it's probably just going to move away from it.
Like a bitch.
Okay,
Got
yeah,
your
let's
And it
do
would
bitch.
just
that.
take damage that way.
Like,
Moonbeam's a weird one. That's so I just wanted to offer that. Like, put it somewhere you think it's going to run into it. Basically, is the goal of
well,
Moonbeam.
he seems to be kind of going back and forth between the exact same areas. And,
Yeah.
He just
yeah,
slapping
that's
people.
no promise, but pretty much. Um,
That's how that rolls.
I don't remember the radius of Moonbeam though.
The radius of the moonbeam is 5 feet. It's a 5-foot radius
Oh
sphere,
yeah.
but I think it moves. I think you can move it 30 feet.
It's 30 or
Most
60.
of them are 30.
Yeah, most moving.
Nope, you can move it up to 60 feet.
Yo, Moonbeam's OP.
Damn.
Slap him
So
with it.
you could.
Fuck him.
Nice.
okay,
you could go ahead.
let's
Totally.
move Moonbeam back closer to where he has been in the past because, like I said, he seems to be kind of bouncing.
So move it
Um,
towards there. Yeah, I think that'll work.
okay,
I didn't notice
and
it.
And that's
Sorry.
your bonus action.
okay, so
Yeah,
I'd
just go
like
on
to
the top.
cast level 2 Scorching Ray at the
Let's
creature.
go. Get it.
Nice.
Get it.
So
I love
each
Scorching
of
Ray.
those scorching rays has you can add a D4 to each of the rolls because of my bless.
Ah, bless.
Okay, so 2d6 plus d4.
Well, I would roll. No, you have to roll a hit first.
Roll the hit. So roll a d20 and add your spellcasting modifier. That is
5.
Yes. Spells plus 5. Yeah. So a d20 plus 5.
And then add
Oh,
a D4.
Yes,
It's
that's
okay.
a fail.
Is it a 1?
Yep, it's a 1. That's a fail.
Okay. Roll your next one.
I have a d20.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you have so scorching ray has 3 rays, so you
Thank
can
you.
attack 3 times.
Guys, I'm so sorry. This is like completely
You're good. This is
new
the
from
first
what
like
we've
You're
been doing.
fine.
big
This
combat
is
we've had in a
how you
while.
learn. This is how we
Yeah.
learn.
Okay, so
How
that was a 19. So 19 plus, did you say 5?
Yeah,
Yes.
19 plus 5. So
24.
24.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Roll your
Nice.
next one just to see if it hits because you get 3 of them.
All right.
Yeah, Scorching Rays are a
Okay,
wonky one because it acts like
that's
multiple
19.
attacks.
It's dope.
Nice.
It's like,
All right, you 2 of your
24,
3 hit.
19.
2 of the 3 hit. So roll damage.
Yeah.
So is it
That'll
2d6,
be-
2d8? What is it?
It's 2d6
2d6.
per one, so she'll roll 4.
So roll 4d6 plus 4.
Almost a fireball.
46 plus 2.
All right, here's 1.
In there.
That's a 2.
1 plus 2 is 3.
That's a 1.
4.
4.
That's a 5
So 9.
and 6. And then you said a D4?
No, that was on the attack rolls.
The attack
So you're
roll.
good. You're good.
So that was 9
Yeah.
plus 6
Yes.
Yes.
total. Okay, so what is that? 15.
Yes.
you.
9 plus 6 is 15.
Okay,
Mhm.
15. All right.
Solid.
I got
Solid.
that.
And,
Oh, yeah.
and I yeah.
The plus 4 bonus, Priz, is generally speaking, when you have a bonus, it's on the attack. So the bonus usually means you're more likely to actually hit.
Hit.
But bonuses almost never make the hit harder, if that makes sense.
Okay.
They affect your chance
Yeah.
of hitting. So that's where that's how I remember when it applies. It makes it more likely I'm going to actually succeed. But it
For
doesn't
spells.
change the outcome of succeeding.
Okay.
Got it. Okay. So that is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I kind of like where I'm at right now because
You're right where
I
you
don't
want to
want to
be.
be over there. I don't want to be over there right now. So,
All right. At the end of your turn, we're going to do another legendary action. This time, we are going to let's see how many. Nah, we're just going to do this. All right. Ty, can you roll me a wisdom saving throw as the entity reaches his hand forward and his eyes go from red to purple? And you feel this sickening feeling start to seep into the pores of your body.
You said a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw.
Okie dokie. I'm going to roll you. Adding a d4 as a plus. $24.
Okay. As you feel this possession like feeling come across your being, you clutch your symbol and force radiant energy pushing outward, and you
Mhm.
are not dominatingly possessed.
Oh, good.
However, it's his turn, and he's going to swing at you 3 times.
oh shit.
Yay!
Here we
Yay!
go. Let's see. Is a 24 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not if you impose disadvantage, right?
Yeah, right.
I mean,
Hmm?
where are we going to find an old priest and a young priest if Ty gets?
The second one is a
Possessed.
19. Does that hit?
That hits. Yes.
Okay. The third one. That's only going to be a 17. Does that hit?
They all hit.
17. All 3 hit. Okay. So
It's got
I
that
feel
crit
that
boost.
time. It's the passive aggressiveness of saying that's only a 17. Does that hit? Yes. The only one also hits. You dick.
that'll be 30. That'll be 30 slashing damage.
Oh, you're fine. That's nothing.
Oh.
Ouch. Ouch.
Oofed.
Cool.
Action surge.
Oh, fuck.
That'll be 3 more.
3 more hits. Lovely. Okay, hold on. We're gonna do. Nope,
Shit,
it's an
I
action.
do.
Never mind. I can't do it. Never mind.
That's a miss. That I rolled
Okay.
a 4.
Cool.
I mean, 4 plus like 11 might hit though.
It might. That's going to be a 17.
That hit.
And that's going to be a 17.
I will warding flare the last one. Roll disadvantage.
All right.
Have one more time. with
That's more.
it. Okay, cool.
Yeah. How's Ty doing? How are we feeling?
Below half at this point.
Oh,
And
Uh,
whatever
rough.
this. How
It's
much
going
is
to be
this?
20 more slashing.
Okay, cool. I am. I this many.
Hey, good thing he got all his legendary actions back on his turn, right?
Yeah, great. Yeah.
Yeah, it's super
Cool.
fun. Let's see.
Hold on. I have to fucking do like so many fucking blessed at this point. Hold on. We're just gonna check. Okay, we're good. There's a natural 20, yay. And I took 6 hits, right? Basically. No, 5 hits.
You took 5.
Mhm.
Yeah, 5.
All right.
Hmm.
Con says when you get hit 50 times is awful.
It
Yeah.
real sucks. It real sucks.
The good thing is I've literally done like 2 20s. Oh no. Oh, okay. Yep. Bless is gone.
That's what you get for
Yeah.
saying you did 220s.
I know, right?
I'm doing so great.
Fuck you. So Bless is gone. So that.
All right. So he shows up next to you, takes the strike. Prazira takes her turn, moving the moonbeam, and all of a sudden, you just see this flash of motion. 1 swipe across your chest, 2 swipes backwards across your chest, 3rd swipe hits the frickin' like top of your shoulder, cleaving off a small piece of your armor.
Yeah.
Swings it back around, misses with the first one, swings back around, basically with the flat side towards you, and smashes you up against the pillar that you're standing behind. Swings it back around and jams it into like your thigh, essentially, where your hip and your thigh connects, and is now getting ready to pick you up with the backswing.
This is fun.
That's rude.
Okay.
As he's just standing there in delight, cackling.
Okay.
Top of the round, Rig. Your turn. You just
Can
watched your
you-
cleric get absolutely fucked up.
Can you move me over
Literally
here?
fucked up.
Because I can't make it far
I
enough
can't.
to that.
Here?
That's right here.
Got it.
Wriggle turned to Conrad, Candrid,
Candrid. There you go.
whatever your name
Conrad.
is. And say, Rick think he likes you, and Rig will give you haste.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
That's all I can do right now.
I think I like you too.
At the end of your turn, he's going to take his axe and he's going to basically thematically draw it across Ty's chest and trickle some more blood. And then he is going to blink out of existence in front of you and land right here. And he's going to take an attack against you, Candrid. That's a shit roll. That's going to be like a 14.
Nope.
Yay! That's when the shit rolls happen.
Yeah, when it hits me, obviously, of course.
All right.
The tanky paladin dwarf.
It's Graham's turn now.
Yeah.
What's up, Graham?
I'm moving up for one, essentially on top of Ty, like as much in his personal space as humanly possible.
All right.
It's so close.
All the space.
Nope. Like I'm pulling a knocked when I had knocked draped over me, and I'm just gonna like drape.
You can't touch him. I said you can't do it.
Right. I
said no.
I have a potion of healing
Okay.
in my inventory, and I would like to shove that down Ty's gullet.
You could just hand it to me so I can drink it. Like I'm not. Well, actually, as you see, my arms.
I don't know.
like literally, like it's fine.
It's kind of not fine.
You try to say it's fine, and you're just like gurgling blood.
Yeah.
Here, let me wash that out.
Right. This will make it taste better. I don't know. So I would very much like to feed a potion of healing to Ty and make sure that I am well within my ability to use interception should blinky bitch blink his way back over here, and that's all I can
Got
do.
it.
this
You
turn.
got it. You got it.
So how much was that healing?
It was a
What
standard
is
potion
standard?
healing.
1d4 plus 4 or 1d4?
Yeah, that's correct.
1d4 plus 4?
I think so. Hold on. Let me pull up a healing potion.
Pretty sure it's
Huh?
1d4 plus 4.
I think so too.
Well, if we're using my 1d4, that was a 4.
All right, so we're gonna move on to Grom. Just go ahead and just roll that, and we'll add that to his thing. Candid, you're up next.
Okay.
It's 2d4 plus 4.
All right, so
Are-
that's 4 and a 1.
Are you ready for my turn?
I am fully
11.
ready for your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna pat Rig on the head really quick after he hastes me, and then I'm gonna look at our friend over here. I'm gonna make 2 weapon attacks with my attack as my action. I'm gonna
Yep.
make my extra attack with haste. I'm going to use my bonus action to do a offhand for 2 weapon fighting. So that's another attack, and then I'm going to action surge for another 2 attacks, all with advantage because of Vow of Enmity.
Swing away 6 times, please.
Yep.
Yeah, Priz, that's called that is like epic kind of craziness because they all have advantage. That's what Val in
Enmity.
it's why people
Yeah.
take that. I can't say
Yes.
enmity. I've never been able to.
Enmity.
It's okay. I can't
Yeah.
say it either. Don't worry.
Okay,
20
you can give me a full pamphlet about it later. 'Cause I'm fairly-
You've been in combat enough. The DC or the AC is 17.
Okay. 2021. 19. 25. Natural 20.
Whoop, whoop.
Don't forget that one.
And 22. So all of them will hit with 1 crit. I am smiting 5 times with a 2nd level smite on the crit.
Oof.
Does that cost you 5 second level spots though?
No, it costs me 5 spell slots, but I'm using all of my spell slots for this, basically.
Got it. Okay.
Honestly, worth it.
Yeah, so
I see.
I'm gonna roll normal damage first, and then I'll give you the radiant.
Sure.
There we go.
So it's gonna be, and I'm rolling Hunter's Mark damage as well for this.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 14 points of damage on the first hit,
Okay. Let me write this down. 14.
18 points of damage on the second hit,
Okay.
12 points of damage on the third hit,
Okay.
10 points of damage on the fourth hit,
Okay.
8 points of damage on the fifth hit,
All right.
and we'll do this one as the crit because I kind of forgot about it. How are we doing crits? Double dice or reroll?
It is full amount on your first set and then roll the second.
Okay, so that'll be
I have to remember that next time.
2 and 26 points of damage on the sixth hit. Okay, now I have to do 5 smites worth of spell slots. We'll do the first level slots first. So that is 8 points of radiant damage,
Okay.
14 points of radiant damage, 7 points of radiant damage, and now the second level. 20 points of radiant damage, and then the crit. These have to be maxed. 37 points of radiant damage on the last one.
Holy crap.
Okay,
Stand
what
by
if we
while I do
already-
some math, okay?
Oh,
That
the
is-
math.
As
It
much
needs to
Nova,
die.
as much Nova as I can possibly do. I am out of spell slots.
Yeah, the haste on that really just put you into bullshit territory.
Yeah, you were like, I cast haste on you, and I went, oh, we're just doing everything. Okay.
So yeah. So
I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down hard.
Yep. Yep.
He did 260 points of damage on that turn.
Fuck.
Is that accounting for the
The-
weakness factor for radiant?
It's the weakness.
Yes, that's because I doubled the radiant damage.
Gross.
That's crazy.
So,
Is he bloodied?
Shiro, I'm.
All you hear
Hold
is
on.
this, like roar is.
Hold on, we're gonna do something, okay? And this is kind of super important for tonight.
Oh god.
Candrid, as you are standing there next to Rig, and Rig comes up, spends his action to give you selflessly that burst of energy, that awakening. You just feel this like flood of energy that you haven't felt in hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. And you watch as the final axe swing comes through and smashes into Ty, and you watch the blood spilling to the ground, and you smell that stench, that disgusting, vile, fiendish energy emanating from this entity. And then, poof, blink, right in front of you, swings and misses. And you feel that internal power start to return to your body. And as you open your eyes, and everybody can see this, who can visibly see Candrid at this point, you just watch as this like silvery, platinumy like light just starts to like wash out of Candrid's eyes, and you watch as his skin starts to crack. And everywhere where there's a crack, you see this silvery light starting to like blossom out of his being. And he just fucking goes to town on this dude. And he puts his fucking last hammer forward and cracks him right upside the face. Bam. And as he does, he squeezes his hand on the hilt of the hammer. And the last smite comes in, critting this thing right to the other side of the face. And you just watch as the radiant energy just slashes this thing across the face and detonates its head right in front of you. And all of this purple and black blood just kind of splatters all over the place. And there's a flash of like silvery light in front of you as Candrid disappears and then reappears right back in front of you, standing in the same place, but looks way fucking different than he did before. And Candrid, I'm gonna let you take it from there.
What the hell?
Well, I don't. Okay, we'll say that I am using the level 14 feature now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go for it.
We'll say I'm using that, but I don't know what your Bahamut looks like. So you'll have like.
Okay. In human form, he's exactly like we've talked about. He's the old decrepit man with a cane, robe, silvery white hair, platinum eyes. In dragon form, think of the most badass, biggest platinum ancient dragon you can possibly think of, with like giant spikes coming out all down his back. His claws are like, one claw is like the size of an entire ancient dragon's like claw hand. Each claw is that big. He is a big ass, badass MFer.
Okay. So as you guys are looking at Candrid, as you guys are looking at Candrid now, something happens here. Rather than what he was wearing, he's decked out in like this mail of what look like dragon scales and a platinum color. He has two large wings coming out of his back that similarly look like they belong on the back of a platinum dragon. He's got two horns coming out of his head, and there are like his skin has become almost translucently scale-like. And as he kind of turns around, you see those same eyes of the platinum dragon.
Yes. You're out of combat now.
Okay, cool.
Rex, like what's happening over here? Very shiny.
Thank you. It's been a long time since I felt so not tired.
Oh, Rig knows that feeling too. Rax makes Rig feel like that.
Well, I don't need this page anymore. I can use the the other character page. So I am going to look at everyone. How are we doing on HP?
Pretty fucked.
Okay. So are you're like the only one that really took damage, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I only took
I mean,
4 points
so-
of damage.
I am going to.
I also took some damage, but not a lot.
Okay, but you don't look like bloody, do you?
No, I'm
Okay.
still really down to 20.
So I'm gonna like walk my little ass over because I still move at the same walking speed, right? I'm gonna walk my way over to Ty and kind of like put one hand on your like your arm as high as you can reach, like reaching up, and I'm gonna cast heal on you.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's like
so
70.
you get 70 hit points back.
So that I'm back to full. Do I recognize this? I mean the spell, but like do I recognize this silvery, platinumy
It's
entity?
go for it. I'm just gonna stay out of this.
I don't know if you recognize it, but when you've watched Kandra cast spells before, it's been this like subtle light. It is no longer subtle. It is a blinding flash as the magic transfers, and
Got
it is
it.
that platinum glow.
Thank you.
Of course.
This is. I'm not used to the brightness. I'm assuming you feel better.
I do. I've been disconnected from the Platinum Dragon for a long time, and I feel close again.
That's good to hear. We're kind of on a well, not similar, but a path due to this dragon in a way. And that has been why we're where we are. Your god. I kind of look because you're kind of giving very much like you are the god vibe. Your god is in danger on our realm. I'm having a hard time understanding, so my apologies. Are
Understanding.
you still Candrid?
I think so. As he looks at his hand that is like scaled and has claws coming out of it. Yes.
So has this always been your form?
No. In the past, I rose to the rank of champion of Bahamut, and since I've been here, I've been cut off.
Okay. That.
Rig comes over and says, "Want to touch an orb?"
No! I push Rig away.
Give you the side eye. I've been with you the whole time.
Chris,
I'm
what
gonna
do you
get the
think?
squirt bottle. I'm getting the squirt bottle out.
No. Yes, please. No. I've not met a champion before. Interesting.
Your god has no champion?
They may have a champion. I have yet to meet them.
Rig is champion.
I'm sure you are.
Rig is champion. Yes.
Rig is champion.
Ty takes a second.
Just cantered nodding along.
Yes.
Huh? Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. That's okay. Anyway, uh, we have, things we've been trying to do. We're trying to do here, and we are essentially trying to help your god. And one of the people that was helping us was our friend, who I'm assuming is sitting like over there in the corner.
Yeah.
Um.
Innocent.
Uh.
Yeah.
Kind of ragdolled out.
Yeah. Just sort of. Uh. And and ooh, gosh, this is so confusing. You were saying that you could help the Platinum Dragon could help him. Is
Ah,
that still the case?
well.
And then,
um,
I mean, we would love for you to do that first. If you can help with that first, that'd be great. We also probably have another favor to ask, but
what? Oh, what's the other favor? Before I get too into this.
well, we need to get back to our realm. I have no idea where we are now.
As do I.
Also vaguely kick at Nox's direction.
I have a thought on that. Give me just a minute, and he'll walk
Okay.
over to Noct.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna send you something, Shiro.
Oh, I got all the tools now, Tony. I got hella ideas.
All right, cool. I'm just gonna give you a prompt. Hold on.
Okay. You handed me a massive toy box. I can solve all the problems with this. Oh yeah. We're good.
That's the one
Yeah.
thing we talked about earlier.
So I'm gonna lean down towards Noct, and as I do, I'm going to cast 2 spells back to back, and those are going to be Dispel Evil and Good and Greater Restoration.
Okay. As you watch Candrid lean over Noct, just quietly, softly talking to himself, essentially. He casts his spells, but not only does that energy just kind of waft out from him and down across Noct's body, you can't help but notice this like pillar of light that is now emanating from the ceiling, that is now down over his shoulders and over top Noct. And it's sourceless, like it's coming from the ceiling, but there's no hole in the ceiling, like at all. And you watch as Noct's eyebrow like twitches a few times, and the slow, deep respirations that he had been taking start to soften and become more patterned. And he gently starts to mumble under his breath as he's not catatonic anymore. He's just unconscious right now.
You know what would fix that? A swift kick of the balls.
No.
I question the medical expertise here. I really, as
That's how I
down
use
as I
my
am
voice.
to break
Suggestion.
things. Okay.
I kind of.
Well, I will need a little bit of time and a large space. I vote we all step outside and away from this scene.
That's perfect. I'm fine with that. I would like to get out of here as soon as possible.
Right. So we'll head outside, and
I'll
as you
grab
do,
Noct.
yeah,
Did this
please
quell
grab
the
Noct.
oncoming thunderstorm at all?
Yeah, what's the thunderstorm doing over there? Still going?
Gone.
Okay, cool. I encourage you all to take some time, relax in my amazing.
Relax.
Yeah, relax. It's the fight's
Relax.
done. Relax. Listen, you need to learn to be
Okay,
able
Hammer.
to turn on between
I'm sorry that
fights
I
and not fights.
should I.
There's
hit him,
more of
or
this
do
to
you want me
come.
Just toss
There's-
you, and you can hit him.
I mean, throw me.
I throw the hammer. directly at his face.
Okay, so it hits me directly in the face. I will not dodge. Tell me how much damage you do.
Actually, I'm
No,
not to defer.
no. Please
Not
tell
to
me how much
defer.
damage you do.
I want to ask Hammer, would you let it fly directly for his face?
Hell yeah. Harold will give
Oh
a fuck
yeah,
about his brother.
he absolutely
Yeah.
would.
Thought so.
Brothers punch
Let's
each other.
see.
It's fine.
Well, it does a 16 hit.
Yes, because I'm getting hit. I'm intentionally letting you hit me.
Love it.
Oh man, what a bad roll. 5.
Okay. So on 5 damage as it connects with Candrid's face, there is no change. The nose doesn't dent in. There's no bloodied lip. 5 damage is not a visible amount of damage to inflict on him.
I still feel better.
That felt
I'm glad.
that felt good. That felt really
Did
good.
feel
I
good.
feel
Did
a
feel
little
good.
better
Should
now.
we do it again?
He's still a dick,
Please don't.
but I feel a little better.
I don't-
really
oh, wait.
feel
I do too.
better.
You all take some time, relax. I don't know how long this is going to take. And
I'm
he
gonna start making tea.
he turns around back towards the temple, sits down and puts both hands on the amulet that he wears around his neck. And I will begin casting that spell, Tony. It takes an hour.
Okay, sounds good. One thing that I would like to do before we do that, if I could, I'm gonna send you something real quick here.
Can I spend
being
my time
sniffins.
turning this pentagram into my sigil?
Absolutely, go for it.
Love me.
Chris is gonna take the book of smut out.
Oh,
and
I should
type
unshare my
on it.
screen, shouldn't I?
You should. We'll go back.
Sorry.
Oops. Go back to that.
If you could retcon that for me, that would be awesome.
Oh.
All the typing.
You know what? If that was your intention, then by all means, go for it.
Yeah, like
I get it. I get it now. I get it. Go for it. I misunderstood.
yeah. Cool. So yeah, I just continue with what I was doing. So we have an hour if people want to do anything. If not, we'll skip towards the end.
Yeah. By all means,
the
conversations can be
my
had.
sigil.
Whatever you want to do.
Except with everybody but Candrid. He is a little busy.
Got it.
Rig is also etching away, but feel free to talk to Rig.
I have so many feelings, and I'm not going to. I'm just gonna let the chaos demon or kobold do chaos kobold thing
Chaos Demon.
because at this point,
He has no idea what to do.
well, this won't take. Everyone's kind of good on healing, so we're gonna probably take about a short rest. So
Yeah, I think
Um,
you could safely say you're getting a short rest while he's doing his thing for sure.
I will do one small thing, and no, I'm gonna wait because I don't want to give Cyril like to have to focus on 2 fucking characters at the same time.
Yeah, don't you dare wake that motherfucker up.
Have at it.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'll be good. I am going to actually talk to Brazera though. So it's good to have you back. I am
Yeah.
wondering. Do you wanna?
No, it's fine.
I'm wondering. I noticed that you have shown new interest in books than you did before.
Oh, I always like my smut, dear. You know that.
What?
I always liked my smut, dear. You know that.
No, 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 no. I'm not. I'm. That's different. That's
Is it?
different. I'm seeing the other book that you grabbed. I didn't see the
Yeah,
title or anything.
that wasn't for me. That, yeah.
Then who was it for?
Um. Well, so I left for a while to find out how to sever the tie between myself and my mother.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, everything has a price. Um, I sadly did not walk away with a sentient magical weapon. However, I do have a new um, companion.
Oh,
That's how I was able to find you so easily.
that was the one that led us to the hag as an option.
Yes,
Got it.
he wanted some adventure, so he is tagging along for. I actually am not sure how long, but
Oh, I'll be here forever.
okay.
Mm.
I bet. Oh, I bet it
I,
all.
that was we didn't hear that. That's all in her head. That's the worst part. We don't
Oh
know that.
Christ is such a good reaction.
So
I
with
I asked to not actually carry it in my head, but
Now, where's the fun in that? If I can't poke in from time to time, I did say that I was here for the good times, did I not?
yes.
Fine, 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 fine.
Why can't I just have a magical talking
I'm
puppet?
gone.
uh, I would
Oh,
love
it's
to know that as
feathers.
well. Um, Priz, I think I think we all kind of have things. Well, almost all of us have something that we talk to now. You're still asleep. You're unconscious.
Ish.
um,
I will say this. It was at least as of right now worth it. Because
okay,
I don't think that mommy is going to come looking for
okay.
quite some time.
Well, that's the important part for
Yeah,
now.
yeah. For now. For now.
For now.
Yeah. Yeah, and
But
the nice thing about having this companion who just wants to come out and go on adventures is, um, I don't know, I kind of feel a little bit safe because
okay,
if I die, he's not going to have fun anymore. So there's that.
hmm, that's a fair point.
Oh,
Um,
I know what the fuck this is. Okay.
with that
You
being
may know
said,
more than I do then.
Yeah, I know
I
what
I
this is.
will say, um, just let us know if you need help. We're here. I'm here. You know that, right?
Yes, I appreciate that. It was not fun leaving you all behind. I definitely worried about you and little Riggs. Um, you never know what kind of crap he's going to get everybody into. Um,
That's very true. We'll
yeah.
have to
We
keep
need a
an eye on that
sitcom
one
sound
too.
effect
Rig
for
calls
that.
over from his
Oh,
drawing table.
Rig.
Rig will protect you.
I should have left the squirt bottle behind. I wasn't thinking.
That's
I'm
fine.
sorry.
We're fine. It was fine. Just a little. Anyway, just a little chaos. A lot of chaos. But at the end of the day, you know, it'll work out, and it's good to have you back. And I um, hope that with this companion and safety, you'll um, stay along for the ride, if nothing else.
Yeah, we will see on that. Hopefully things stay as they are now. This is a slightly easier burden to bear.
And
And it's not putting the rest of you at risk right now. So that's
exactly.
good.
Yeah. So, but I will say, and I kind of look at you, and with this, like the kindness falls a bit. If it gets too dangerous, warn us. If you
If I'm
can.
able to, I will. Yes.
Okay.
If
Would
a
you like to look at the book that he asked for? Because
Oh
he's
no
going to
no
be
no
better
no!
at studying it than I
I don't want to look at that one. Let's look at the smut together.
am.
Order's been restored.
That fits. That fits. All is
I
right
think
with the
it's
world.
called. I think it's called The Head Witch and it's kind of smudged. The horse? Oh,
Ooh.
Ooh,
But how's her head?
I don't know. It must be good.
We'll find out. Let's
we'll find out. Yeah.
open the door. Page 1. We're not going to read it aloud.
Chapter 1.
Page
Chapter
1.
one.
Read to yourself. Read to yourself. Does anybody have anything else that they would like to do before the hour comes to a close?
I don't think I've ever seen a fade to black when opening a book in a in a session before.
This one should fade to black.
You
until
open
we
a
go-
book, fade to black.
until we go offline.
Yeah.
We might get canceled.
Okay. So, the
I
hour.
said that's what it looked like. It said it's kind of damaged. Okay. I could be misreading.
No, damaged things often do good things as well. But anyways,
Beautiful.
continue.
So the hour comes to an end, and as it does, there is like a blinding flash of light from the windows of the little ramshackle house you guys are in. And as you come outside, I'm gonna give full creative liberty to our amazing DM and let him describe a temple of Bahamut.
Great.
Temple of the Gods.
Okay. As you guys step out of this space, you're standing on a set of perfectly carved, essentially marble steps. As you're all looking, facing away from this thing, the structure that's behind you, there is a pristine, that like beautiful deep blue that you see in like the middle of the ocean when you're on a ship, like a cruise or something like that. It's just that richest cobalt blue that you can possibly get. Lake below you in this valley. And as you look to your right and to your left, and even in front of you on the other side of this enormous lake, there are just white snow-capped peaked mountains. The sun is now setting over the mountains, casting its golden, kind of late evening glow. Not so much the soft, yellowy, golden light, but that rich, orange, thick evening sunshine. And as it washes over you guys, you take a few steps down and turn around. And in front of you is an impossibly tall, almost like Greek Colosseum style building. Enormous white marble pillars from ground to roof. The busts there are like on each of the corners there are just these giant dragon statues of the platinum dragon just overlooking every corner of the building. The scales are just etched perfectly. The horns, the tail, the wings, everything is the most perfect detail. The dwarves are in awe of the artistry, the craftsmanship, the time, the materials spent here to do this. Godlike. There is a door at the top of these steps, and as you look at it, it's an arched door, and it's at least 25 feet across. And in the middle of it, there is a door knocker of a giant dragon's head with its mouth open, teeth bared. And in front of that, there are two like 7 foot, 6.5 foot, 7 foot tall dragonborn standing there, silver in color, both with those like halberd looking pike staffs, and they're crossed over the door like this. There are hanging, burning, not cauldrons, but like lanterns hanging in this, like, if you picture like an old country house that has the wraparound porch. Think of a wraparound porch, but it's like the overhang from the roof, and like every 15 or 20 feet in this space, all the way around it, is these hanging cauldrons that just burn this pure flame. And as you all are standing there taking all of this in, you can't help but feel this like immense peace and safety in this space. Your space.
Candrid, being Candrid and not at all subtle, walks up the steps, walks towards the door, and just kicks it open. Worth noting, by the way, since I designate who can enter, only followers of Bahamut have the ability to open this door. So y'all are fucked unless I open it for you. There you go.
So do you come here often? Sure walk it in like it's your house.
Yes.
Well, that's
He just walks on it.
Felt rude.
one. Okay.
Hammer, was he always this crass?
I mean, he was the elder of the two of us and kind of got his way a lot, so I would say, yeah, probably so.
Should we hit him again?
Maybe when we're not
Not at the temple.
here. We might not make it
Okay. Not
here.
in the temple of Bahamut. You
We
know?
might not make it here.
Smack him. That sounds like a great idea.
So, does everybody walk in?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Then, with some leeway from the DM, the doors shut behind you, and if you were still on the outside, you would see it start to shimmer and fade.
I'm holding. I guess I'm holding knocked.
That's good.
That
I'm glad you didn't leave him in the
That's
shadow
bad.
vault. That would be its own thing.
That would totally suck. And as the exterior of the
Left him in a
building,
bush.
as the exterior of the building fades away from visual perspective of anything on the outside, you all will find yourselves back in the prime material plane. You will actually find yourself in the mountains. It's quiet. There's no one around, and you're sitting by a lake. And that's where we're going to end for tonight.
Yay.
Candrid's level 20.
Yeah, he's ridiculous.
Just so we
There
know,
was
just
so
so
much
everyone
in
knows,
that. Go ahead.
we
Rick.
got the rest of the dust off the book. It actually says the head witch and the horned demon.
Oh,
It
okay.
was a misunderstanding.
I'm so
Got it.
excited to wake up.
So
That
glad
still
that
that still sounds
that-
like smut title.
So as
Oh,
of
it is. Yeah.
as of next session, Noct will wake back up, and we will be transitioning off of Candrid and back to Noct at some point.
That was so much stuff
He's-
happening for
he's
a
got shit to
short
do.
session.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder how long that combat.
What
went
a
on.
short session that was.
Like
well,
how much HP did that thing have?
quite a bit. Quite a bit.
A
Fair.
lot less after
Like quite a bit, because the next
400
next
something
round-
radiant in one in
the
one
next
turn.
round, there was something truly terrible going to happen, and that sequence was going to kind of happen anyways, but we just kind of ran with it because Brig decided to be fun.
I wasn't gonna full Nova until Rig was like haste, and I went, okay.
I mean, he beautifully crafted me like the segue into what I wanted to do anyways, and it made was
Nice.
way more sense. So I like that.
Beautiful.
So, anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. I had a lot of fun, even though we had a short session, which turned into a whole lot of session.
Yeah.
Those are always fun to jam pack a lot of good things.
Short but
into a
eventful.
amount of time. Yeah, you know what? Hey, sometimes that's just the way it's got to be in life. So, all right, let's go ahead and do our outros real quick. Dakota, kick it off.
Hey, I am Dakota Orshiro. I played Candrid. I will be back to playing Noct in 2 weeks. Yeah. It was a good time.
Awesome.
I got to Nova on a Paladin. It was great.
It was pretty interesting. Hello, Priz.
Yeah, hi. I'm Jess or Jay, whatever you want to call me. I play Priz. Eventually, I will actually know what the hell I'm doing. I just can't make any promises.
You did great.
You rolled the dice. That's all.
You rolled the dice and did great. You did things. We love it. Hi, Bull.
Did stuff.
Yes,
I'm Bull.
absolutely.
I'm a mountain dwarf, and I'm not an EP guy. You're an EP guy.
Cool. Thanks
Got
a lot
him.
for that.
You're welcome.
That's lovely.
Got him.
Hi, Damon. We're gonna move on.
Hi. Wow. Great segue there.
Thanks.
Hi.
Kitty.
I'm Damon. I played Ty, your Wood Elf Light Domain Cleric. Yay for that. DMA Gamer 79 on the Safe for Work site that you can find me, like TikTok or Blue Sky. Follow me.
Beautiful. Love that.
Yay.
And last but certainly not least, Brave.
I'm Brave. I play Rig, the Kobold, also cleric, and Rig is definitely a champion.
Rig is a champion.
Yes.
These are the champions, my friends. Ba, ba, ba.
Satan has
We'll keep
discovered
on
the deep
fighting till the end. Goodbye.
Thank you so much for tuning in to another Vibe Tribe production. What's gonna happen next time? Well, you're gonna have to tune in to find out. But until then, remember, take care of yourself, love one another, and as always, make sure that you keep the good times rolling. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you next time.